You're listening to 88.9, and I'm here in the live mix studio with Voices of Hope. I'm so excited to have you guys here. All right. So, you guys, the Voices of Hope has their one-night-only show of the musical Working, and that's on Saturday night, May 5th, one night only at the North Shore Music Theater. 7 o'clock cocktails and raffle, 8 o'clock show. Ticket information is at nsmt.org, but we're going to get right into the music, starting off with the song Cleaning Women, featuring Liz Healy and the Voices of Hope.
I come from 4 generations of cleaning women. My grandmama, my mama, and me. But my daughter, she's not going to do any domestic work. I aim to be the end of that particular line. Mama worked just like her mama before her. Domestic working was their trade. They were laundress, cook, live-in help, Thursday girl, babysitter, and a hotel maid. They worked 6 days a week, all day long, never could get out of debt. Those were the days when the minimum wage was everything you could get. They were cleaning women without faces, coming and going on a first name basis. You're talking to somebody who knows, and after too many years, Lord, I don't want to be in one more laundry room. I don't want to pick up not another broom. One of these days, just want to sleep till noon. Long I'm thinking my kid is in the street somewhere, but the lady of the house don't think you're thinking half the time. Always going round you like you ain't even there. It's getting so it does something to my mind. Got a daughter with her head on her shoulders, pretty as a picture too. Pretty baby. She ain't gonna hide her face behind kitchen doors, scrubbing floors like her mama do. If my legs don't give out and my back won't up, gonna make a better day. You'll never see her get down on her knees, oh, let she's down there to pray. No more cleaning women without faces. She's gonna walk in on all this last name basis. She'll be the first in this family. To have a face you can see. She ain't gonna be stuck inside no laundry room. And when she's sweeping, she be pushing her own broom. Day may never come when she can sleep till noon, but as long as she can get up singing her own tune for me that day. Oh, lucky day can't come too soon.
That was Cleaning Women, featuring Liz Healy and the Voices of Hope, from their one-night-only show of Working, a musical, on Saturday night, May 5th. And another fantastic live mix here on Live Music Week on 88.9 WERS. The 1 week where, to make up for reaching out for your support, we have these amazing mixes in here. You guys sound fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. And you can call in and help us at 617-824-8700 to keep live mixes like this going. Now, I'm here with the stage director for the Voices of Hope production, Dana Siegel. Hi, Dana.
Good morning, Sam. Thanks for having us back again.
No problem. So this is a musical that the music was by Stephen Schwartz originally, and there's new music added to it and an updated production by Lin-Manuel Miranda. But not a lot of people have heard of this, and not a lot of people have heard of the material that it's based off of. So tell us a little bit about the show.
Sure. In 1974, Studs Terkel, who was an author, a writer, a performer, and a journalist, interviewed over 500 people across America about their jobs. It sounds pretty ordinary, but he found out some extraordinary things, and he interviewed the kinds of people we interact with every day. Teachers and and waitresses and the steel workers and construction workers. And eventually the work that he did produced a musical production that actually was a Tony Award winner in 1978. He combined the writings of the actual people with music from numerous artists, actually. Stephen Schwartz, Mary Rogers, who also did Once Upon a Mattress, Craig Carnelia, who did Is Their Life After High School. Of course, James Taylor's Millworker and Trucker are a part of this. But the real glory was in the 2012 rebirth, as you just mentioned, when they added music from Lin-Manuel Miranda and also updated many of the characters to recognize a new era of technology as well.
Fantastic. Well, speaking of new music from Lin-Manuel Miranda, we're going to hear one of those new pieces now, A Very Good Day, featuring Rob Coughlin, Casey Hatch, and the Voices of Hope.
I always knew I was going to be a steel worker. My father was a steel worker. My brothers were steel workers.
I have to be a waitress. How else does the world come to me?
I always wanted to be a fireman. Lots of guys want to be a fireman.
What does a press agent do? You spend your whole life telling the world how great someone else is.
I work in a luggage factory. We make suitcases.
It's a pretty good day laying stone. You get interested in what you're doing, and the day flies by.
He had a very good day today. We went down to the senior center, just a mile away. Some days he only wants to stay at home, but on Tuesdays they play music and they dance. You should have seen him dance. They were playing Spanish music. He's a ham, he likes to make the nurses smile. Some days he can't remember who I am, but today he was lucid for a little while.
She had a very good day today. We went to a nearby park where she likes to play. She's only 5, but she can do it all. And today we took her scooter for a ride. You should have seen her glide, and I was terrified. I spent the afternoon just running by her side. The sun came down and then I brought her home. Her parents work late, I took her in each night.
I have a family of my own.
I have a daughter back at home.
I send whatever I can spare.
With no one singing her to sleep. And sometimes I close my eyes and imagine I am there.
Hey, somebody, don't you wanna hear the story of my life?
That was A Very Good Day, featuring Rob Coughlin, Casey Hatch, and the Voices of Hope, and a very good song from a very fantastic group of people here in the live studio, the Voices of Hope. Now, we get a lot of mixes in here with just 3 or 4 soloists, and they do some songs, and it's okay. But you guys are absolutely filling this room with not even a fraction of the 60-person cast of your production of Working, which is the one-night-only engagement at the North Shore Music Theater, Saturday, May 5th, 7 o'clock, cocktails and raffle, 8 o'clock show. Ticket information at nsmt.org. Now, you guys have been in the Live Mix studio before, but for those who have never heard you, first of all, shame on you because they sound amazing. And second of all, tell us a little bit about Voices of Hope as a group.
Happy to, Sam. Thank you very much. We are coming up on our 10th anniversary as an organization.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We are an all-volunteer organization of local artists and performers who share a passion for musical theater and a real need, a real drive to use our talents to support cancer research. We are singers and dancers and musicians, directors and designers and technicians who all volunteer our time in honor of somebody we've lost to this disease, and more frequently to celebrate the successes that research is bringing to our communities. All of our proceeds support the Henri and Belinda Termeer Center at Mass General Hospital. To date, we have donated over $500,000 to local cancer research in the Boston area. And again, it's because of the hearts and souls of all of these performers who give hundreds of hours throughout the year to bring these performances to these one-night-only events. And if there was anything I would want people to know about them, is that I hope the rest of our peers and our theatrical community can come out and support the work that they do, have a great night of theater in an era where so many of us are struggling with strife and anxiety. This is something we can do right here in our own community and make a difference. Many of our members, in fact, are survivors as well. And so we celebrate in honor of all of them.
Absolutely. That's really beautiful, and it lends itself really well to a show like Working, which is about just the dedication of men and women and doing what they know is important for their families and for their communities and everything else.
Exactly.
And to tie it all together, we're going to finish off with one last song, If I Could Have Been, from the Voices of Hope production of Working, featuring Meredith Thompson and the Voices of Hope.
If I could have been what I could have been, I could have been something.
I wanted to be a writer.
A Major League Baseball player.
Own a little farm.
If what I could be had been left to me, I would have been something.
But then I got married, and then the kids came along. Then my dad took sick.
The tower of strength, a center of power, at $12 an hour.
It was always a stumbling block. I was going to work for a few years, buy me a car and head west. Well, I met the wife and that kind of changed my plans. You never know what you would have done.
If I could have done what I could have done, I could have done big things.
With some luck to do what I wanted to, I would have done big things.
Swam a few rivers, climbed a few hills,
Paid all my bills.
now it's just dreams that I'm stuck with. And hell, that ain't a lot to show. I haven't got far from the starting line.
But deep down inside where it counts, I know
was Meredith Thompson on the Voices of Hope cast of Working right here in the live mix studio with a stellar live mix to start off our last Saturday standing room only of Live Music Week. Guys, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in here to and really blowing the roof off. And thanks to Patrick Damo on the keys, the music director, and Dana Siegel, the director, for bringing us here and giving us information. Once again, the Voices of Hope one night only engagement at the North Shore Music Theater, Saturday, May 5th, 7 o'clock cocktails and raffle, 8 o'clock show. Ticket information at nsmt.org.